Hello everyone, my name is Terri Lyons and this is my OMG interview. Right now, doing some writing, coming up with some new material for Grenada and for next year, 2018. I'm also doing my motherly duties, picking up my son with his homework. Well, right now he's talk a lot. So every minute is some question. Mama, what is that? What is that? What is this? What word is this? What is... So yes, my work is a lot at home and in studio. So I'm just preparing for 2018. Supposed to leave just now for some shows that I have to do. Plus I'm also in the Soca on the Seas, which is later on this year. So I'm just more or less prepping and preparing myself. Yes, I've been performing a lot these days, thank God for that. That's what I've been working hard over the past years doing. Yeah, and I need some of these promoters to understand that I've been working hard, because some of them have this belief that seeing that I now have a song that had a lot of rotation on the radio, they think like this is my first time. In fact, they know it's not my first time, but I've been doing like a lot of free shows to reach to a point where I don't have to do it anymore. Well, I would still do, charitable shows and stuff, but some of them think, well, all right, you have a big song now, so you could still do it. And I'm like, no, Tianteka and Amwasa, I can't give them that excuse. Plus my son, he's in need of things. So yes, I work hard to reach to this point where I could afford to be not only just performing a lot and getting a lot of shows, but to actually establish myself as a great artist and entertainer. Because as everybody know, I don't even sing like one genre of music only. Soca is the top, but I even dabble in other genres of music. No, it expires at that moment when they say Ash Wednesday. Your music in Trinidad expires at that day and they look for something new. It's like, all right, we had fun. Ash Wednesday, what do you have now for us? You understand? And they just sit there, and like, yo, it just was 2 months. Actually, it was really 2 months, and it's a great song. And most of them have to understand that music don't expire. I don't know why people like to put an expiry date on music like food. Music don't grow mold. You understand me? Because there are songs back in 1974 that is still a hit today. You understand? That is why they call some of these artists icons, because they could live and they could throw concerts on songs that they've been singing for years, and they don't even have to release anything new. You understand me? So that alone could tell you that music don't die. It don't die. You understand? Because I will release a song here, and maybe in the next 2 years it's a new song in Germany or Japan or whatever. You understand me? So people just need to appreciate their own, and I think that we as Trinidadians need to connect more with that. We need to appreciate our own. We only appreciate it when we see someone else actually experimenting or doing something with another. Hey, Lyons, you now know it's our own. When it reach Billboard and it reach awards, then it's our own. But in order for it to get there, we had to push behind it. We had to stand up behind it. And that's why there's study. Why did Jamaicans and them so far ahead? Because they stand up with what is theirs. You understand? We might criticize some of their way of singing, dancing. Some of them just go to the party with brick. But brick and gas tank. But you know what? By the end of the day, don't care how crazy it may look to us, they stand up behind it. And by standing up behind it, the rest of the world just say, you know what, this is them, this is their culture, this is how they speak, this is how they sing, this is their slangs, this is what they contribute, and they stand up behind it, so they accept it. You understand me? So that's why I don't really study too much when somebody tell me, you have to sing so they could understand. I don't understand half of the things the Jamaicans say. There's Spanish music that I love, and I have no clue in what they're saying, but yet it's a hit in English-speaking countries. So that shows that music speaks to you.
Universal.
It's universal. You understand me? Because there are a lot of Spanish songs that I like. I have no idea what they're saying, but I love it. You understand, Selena? There's a lot of her songs that I love, but I have not one clue what she's saying. So that alone can tell you it's universal. So it's just more or less for us to take our craft seriously and not just take it as a hustle. That's the next story. Take it as a hustle and stand up behind our culture. You understand? Because I mean, 2 months is actually seasonal. Biggest lessons I learned throughout the experience is that never burn the bridges, never burn your bridges, and always remember, in any kind of business, is every man for themselves. You understand? I don't believe people change. I believe it brings out what was in them all along. Because I've been around people who has money and who don't, and they are the same person. You understand me? And always keep your head in the race, because the same person that is there with you saying that he supports you 100% could be the same person that cuts you down by a wink of an eye. You understand? Even blood. You just have to be on your game, say your prayers, and just do you. Believe in your talent. Stand up with it. You understand? That's why I always had to use Marshall as an example, because he's one guy. You have a lot of songs people don't like. You're like, oh, I don't like that. But you know what? He stand up with it. And he will go on stage and push that song. By the next day, you home singing it and you wonder why. You understand? You stand up behind what you are creating. You understand me? Sometimes people just need a little 2 days for it to soak in. Just stand up behind what you're doing. And always stay positive. And always remember, disappointment is to bring success. That makes you stronger. And it teaches you certain things. It actually will teach you what step not to make next time and what step to make. You understand? And it just keep you on the ball. Keeps you aware too. I must say I'm in the gym more, because he's energy God. So in fact, he impact my life in a way that now, not only, but before, when I work, I just work for the love of it. Now I have a purpose. Right? It put more meaning in what I'm working towards. Because now, when I die, if I didn't have no kid, I would just be like, you know, when I die, at least I contribute to the art form. But now when I die, I'll be like, you know what? I contribute to someone's life, which is my son. To leave something for him. I say, you know what? This is my mother left for me. So now my life have a purpose. I work towards a purpose. And that's why I'm so strong-headed and so determined. You understand? I mean, a lot of people don't see me sweat, so they feel I don't be doing anything. But I do. I work hard. You understand? Even if I'm home, I'm on my phone, working hard. Yeah, I don't post much. I'm not much of the poster. Trying to really be on the posting, but I try to make contacts. I work hard because of him. I have a new release, which is I just released, called Sell Off. It's not soca, it's actually dancehall. But later on we're going to do the Trinidad soca version of it. Was produced by Spine out of the Studio X, alongside Stainless. Plus I also have another project called Home. That's a song that I really paying attention to right now. Don't Judge Me, same out of Studio X. And I'm also working with Magic from Grenada right now to release something for Grenada, which is Grenada Carnivals in August. So tonight self, I want to start that. I'm actually going to record that. And not only singing, I'm also trying to get back into the modeling. And when I say modeling, not like runway modeling, like endorsements and stuff, something like that, billboards, and you know. Everybody know I do ads. I do a lot of ads. Food Citizens, Massey, just name it. A lot. In Public Bank, KFC. So I'm into that also. So
That's meaning jingles or appearance?
yeah, jingles. I do a lot. I can't even call the majority off head right now. But I'm just preparing myself to not only, I don't want to be releasing things wild and crazy just to keep my name in people's head and mouth. You understand? When I release something, it must resonate. You understand, man? Not just wild and crazy, just yeah, just put on music, just put on music. No. Then the quality of it. I mean, I'll be releasing quantity, but not quality. So I'm just paying attention on these aspects of releasing proper music. I mean, I know everybody's not going to love it, and I understand that. That is one thing you have to understand in this business too. Don't have too much of ego, because you will always be upset. You can't satisfy everybody. I mean, Jesus walked the earth and he couldn't satisfy everybody. So who is me? You understand me? So I know everybody is not going to love it, but I know the masses will. Alright? The majority will. So much less along that line, that is what I'm doing. Even on topics like that, we might be here forever. Forever. Because these topics does really touch home. Because just like Janelle is his daughter's name, who I also know. I also have a father as an icon. And I mean, Brigo has been there all the time. I will be passing through town and seeing Brigo. Like Brigo. And Brigo have a lot of history. And that is, I don't know if anybody know, but a lot of history archives died with no one logging it. You understand? And I think this is something that we need to do. All these elder heads, as we call them, I call them icons. Sit down and talk to them, do some interviews and log. And I'm not speaking about, so how you make it on this, no. I talking about let them speak about things that we didn't even know. You understand? Because they might be one of the people who was there when something that we using now was created. You understand? Because I just be saying now with Mudada. Mudada is my son's grandfather also. So he have Calypso and he has Soca grandfather. A Calypso grandfather and a Soca grandfather. And when I hear Mudada speak about things in the past and all the entertainers and what they used to do in order to get things, I was like, yo, this is a lot. You understand? This is a lot. And these things need to be logged in. When I type in Google anything concerning Mudada or Brigo or anything like that, I shouldn't be starving for information. These things supposed to be handled. You understand? All these fellas had a part in bringing our culture to where it is for us to use. A lot of these young soca artists now have no idea who are Shorty Eyes. They have no idea. Do they care? They don't care because it's not there in their face. They know who Fetty Wap is. Fetty Wap and the whoever he does be saying, I have no idea. They know the history of him, the dabbing, the everything, but ask them the same music that they're running to hustle and then who start that? And who had it, who continue making it have a fruit? Who created the wave that we just want to be waving all the time? You understand? Even Iowa George is our next man with a lot of archives. You understand? And this is thing we need to log and not wait until these guys die in order to say, oh yes, I did like this song, I did like this song. These music's supposed to be playing all the time. You understand? Bob Marley's songs always playing, you know? Always. That is their icon. And they're showing you that that is their icon. We have a lot. And we just wait until they die and play the music whole day for one day, and that's it. And that's it. And it's sad. Put the statue up while they're alive so they can take a picture with it. You understand me? Don't wait till they die. You understand? And I know a lot of people might be like, oh, Super Blue have a lot of problems and issues, but you know what? My father contributes his life. And when I say he contributes his life, the reason why I say that because I grew up without my dad. He's the greatest dad I ever had and will ever have. But I grew up without him. You understand? He wasn't there like some kids had their father around. He wasn't there. And yes, it used to hurt, but you know, as I grow older, I understand that that man actually did something with his name for me to use today. You understand? So whatever grievances I had of him before, that's squash. Because I said, you know what? He did something great still. You understand? He made his mark. That nobody can do. Because there are a lot of fathers that, not in the children's life, but they making no kind of mark. They're just gone. You understand me? And I'm thankful that today I have a surname that I could use. You understand? I mean, I don't have it easy, but there's something, he still set something for me to use. I mean, people know me before I even had a song. You understand me? Because of that. So, what they're waiting on? For him to die, to put up a statue and say, yeah, that's the man who created Wave. He sang the first fast soca song. Who started to speed it up after Rashot, he created the soca. No. No, don't wait until this guy dies and go away in order to appreciate what they contribute to this land called Trinidad and Tobago. It doesn't make sense. Then it be a bandwagonist. Whatever you're pursuing in life, just go hard at it with a lot of prayers. Don't think that you will not get any disappointments. At the beginning, you might be getting more disappointments than success. You understand? And we have to understand that holding on to things cause more damage than letting go. So sometimes in order to move forward, you have to let go some of the weight. You understand? Because holding grudge and holding this, I ain't doing it, you're not going to move forward because you're holding on to things that you need to use in order to move forward. You understand? Because these people is not going anywhere. So what you have to do is just trade off, forget it, and move on forward. And you will believe all the stuff that God have waiting for you right in front of you, like 2 feet in front of you, that you will start to see it. So sometimes you just have to let go. Just let go. Not everybody is going to apologize to you and say sorry, or oh gosh, that was, I was wrong for it. No. Sometimes you just have to take it within yourself and be like, you know what? Let me just leave it. And forgive without even an apology, and just move on forward and receive what God has for you. And that's it. And life is going to be so easy. Yo, I want to say thanks to everyone for viewing my interview on the OMG interview. And if you want to see Terri Lyons, just contact me at terrilyons82@gmail.com. On Instagram, I'm Terri Lyons82. That's Instagram, Facebook, everything, Twitter. And just remember, God is the boss.
Because you know, me have it. All them a chat, none of them can't stop it. Me think tight.